Welcome to Tough Talk with Teachers.
Real teachers that are in the trenches every day sharing authentic struggles, successes, and you can't make this up type of stories.
Edu-learners that talk the talk and walk the walk.
Welcome back to another episode of Tough Talk with Teachers. Today we are here at Southeast Missouri State University for a professional development opportunity, and we are going to talk about something super exciting.
Which is back to school anxieties.
It's that time of year again. July is one big Sunday night, and man, that anxiety is already kicking in. I'm trying not to think about school. I want to enjoy my summer, but
emails are rolling in.
Hot and heavy, man. So we have two guests with us today. Do you guys want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Brianne Bishop from Perry County School District 32 in Perryville.
And I'm Stephanie Cooper from Poplar Bluff School District.
So we've been brainstorming and kind of talking about these different topics.
And the first one we had was maybe not getting your class list on time and then having to plan your schedule for your class.
It's very hard to do any kind of collaboration when you don't really know the level of the students that are coming in. And that's something that we struggle with pretty often.
Oh, for sure. I can definitely echo that in special ed. I don't know if I'm going to be teaching my class at a third grade level or a sixth grade level or what kind of reading levels we're at until a couple days before school starts. I'm frantically trying to get lessons together that are, appropriate for these kids.
Yeah, for me, I'm going into first grade from kindergarten, so I saw kind of where some of them ended, but I know still over the summer, students can regress, so I'm like, okay, I saw where they left, but are they still there? Or are we going to have to do a bunch of review? So.
And then I know another thing is putting the classrooms back together, those waxing schedules where they're doing the floors and making them all shiny and pretty, but when can you get into your room and no, this hallway is closed and you can't do this or that? And I know we have some teachers already that are chomping at the bit.
At our school, we are doing a lot of renovations, and we just actually built a new primary center, and we're able to get into those classrooms this week. But the renovations at the elementary, I was told that I could get into my classroom on August 6th. So we are coming down to the line here. So yeah, I'm feeling it.
Late nights.
Yes.
One of our teachers posted yesterday that she fractured her arm when she fell off a ladder, and I just knew she was in her classroom. So I asked today, and yes, she was trying to hang something from her ceiling. So not only are you putting your classroom back together, but now you're also injured.
Gosh, bless her heart. And I know along with that is just getting back into wearing normal clothes. I've been rocking the yoga pants and baseball shorts or basketball shorts, not baseball. Ooh. But, having to wear professional attire, and I'm pregnant, so I'm now going to have to go shopping for an entire new wardrobe because what fit me in May is not going to fit me, and so I'm a little stressed about that one.
Yeah, I have to go back to wearing my really nice shoes, which are not comfortable at all, and I just want to sit down. Especially where my room is, it's at the end of the hall to where the copy machine is, and it's 500 steps to the copy machine and back, and then I'll get back to my room and I'll forget, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to walk 500 feet in these shoes, and I don't want to walk, and I might just leave it there.
You need to invest in some insoles.
I'm going to. I stood on the Dr. Scholl's thing at Walmart just to see, and I was like, oh wait, those are $50. I'm a teacher, so.
It might be a great investment, though.
Yes. I rock the tennis shoes, though. Last year was the year I turned into the tennis shoe teacher. I told my mom I would never be like her and never wear tennis shoes to teach in, and now I'm rocking it.
I've said I'm doing that more this year just to save my back and my feet.
Mm-hmm, so. Exactly. It's worth it.
I love to wear dresses, and I haven't been this summer. And so my 4-year-old son, today, whenever I got all dressed up to come to this professional development event, he's like, Mommy, what is the occasion? And I'm like, well, this is getting ready to be my everyday.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just getting that motivation to, not sleep in and to get up and to, I'm excited to see my kids, but at the same time, I'm not excited about the stress and the workload that comes along with it. I just want the fun parts of my job, but the reality is we're going to be stressed and have to do some grades and stuff, and trying to get the motivation and the energy to let's tackle it. It's new year, new start.
Yeah, so along with dressing the right way, you also have to start getting up early too, and be functioning in the morning. And
That alarm this morning was rough.
when the alarms go off, when school starts, I'm just like, I don't know where anything is. I have to set it out the night before just to have my life together in the morning, because I will just be searching around for everything. And so that's also a struggle, just to get up early again when I've been sleeping till like 9.
Does your caffeine intake grow in August?
A little.
Mine does. I'm not a soda drinker, but I usually pop a few extra ones.
I remember when I was a kid, my mom would wake us up at 9 o'clock, and then the week before school, we'd be getting up at 8 o'clock. And then, 2 days before school started, she'd go ahead and start getting us up at 7 o'clock. And I feel like I need to do that to myself as an adult.
It's full circle.
And with that, getting up early, it's also having those back to school nightmares, or not even nightmares, just back to school dreams where stuff is just happening. And so even in your sleep, you're thinking about school, and it's no, wait, a couple more weeks. I don't know.
I've had several, and right now I haven't gotten in my room at all. So I've kind of had those, it's the first day of school and my room is just a disaster. Nothing's put in place. So it's next week is my week to really get in there and get it done, so I won't have any more of those dreams. At least I'll probably have other dreams, but
and then I know depending on the different grade levels and stuff, we all have those little extra things that we're required to do, whether it be departmental meetings or open house, meet the teacher nights, home visits, all those different things that are happening. And so sometimes that starts to eat into our time, but it's part of our job, and the different things, and we love doing it, but it's just getting in the mindset to get there and do it with a smile on your face. Yeah,
especially when you realize it's not necessarily your contracted time to. I mean, because we're gonna do home visits, and I'm thinking that's also a day off, but it's also worth it to do. You know, I think both sides, but I also think it's gonna be great. The kids are gonna know that I'm their teacher.
And you're pumped to see them.
Yeah, and it's just like setting your room up. It's I could just be chilling by the pool, but at the same time, you're oh, my classroom's gonna be amazing for these kids that are coming in.
So what are some different things that we can do as teachers to help ease these different anxieties?
I know for me, the waxing schedule this year in our building's been crazy. And I know it's because we've had a lot of new staff, but I'm surely they can send out just the schedule to say, we're doing these rooms at this time, and then these rooms, and then we'll be doing the hallways.
And that's exactly what my school did, was before we left in May, we had a list that said the English hallway is going to be waxed during this.
That's cool.
And that was the hallway in all the classrooms. And so we've gotten periodic updates throughout the summer that said, hey, we're ahead of schedule. Now we're on to this room or this hallway. So it was really nice being informed.
Yeah, we've kind of been getting emails about where they're at currently, but we didn't have the schedule ahead of time.
Yeah.
But that's
we
cool.
got the emails, but for me to see a schedule, then my anxiety would be a little relieved, because when I would go to school and think I could get my classroom ready, but then I saw, it's not waxed. So I'm ugh.
Yeah, I had a coworker have that happen last week.
I have a time frame to know that, okay, this is a roundabout date where I can start putting my classroom back together. And not worry about it before. I just worry about it then, and then if it gets done sooner, then I'm happy.
And I think one of the other things to help me with my summer anxiety of going back to school is, I can't start to do certain things in my classroom until certain times when I have my class list and I can mail home paperwork and these different things. But it's keeping myself busy enough instead of just sitting at home binging on Netflix, having activities built into during the day, or going to see my niece, or bringing my husband lunch on the farm, or different things like that, and having that kind of something to keep me busy and keep me not thinking about school, even though I probably still am. That seems to help me a little bit. So
I was on vacation and I was still thinking about school.
It happens.
So
Something that I do to help me is obviously focusing on things that I can control.
Yeah.
But making sure that I start to touch base with my teacher friends. It's been several weeks, and the people that I'm going to be spending most of my time with, I need to contact them again and get back into the late night texts and things like that. Just knowing that you're not alone in it, and that everyone else is just as stressed and just under the same pressures. And also saying, okay, so did you get this email? And then going over it and reminding each other where you're supposed to be and when. And if something changed at the last second, that you're in the loop on it. That helps a lot with my anxiety.
Yeah,
sure.
that's awesome. Yeah, my one group message with my coworkers has been starting to pop up this week a little bit more, and I've been Snapchatting my work wife a little bit more too. Like, I miss your face, like ready to see you, that kind of thing. So, that's definitely a good idea to start that communication line back.
I also like that. I struggle with that. Is just focusing on things that I can control, because also those things that I can't control, I do want to control.
Yeah.
And I do have to go back and refocus on, okay, I can't control this. I can't worry about it. But I know that's something I need to work on. So.
And I know something that we've touched upon, like in our other episodes, is just that self-care, is making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're getting that relaxation, you're getting that manicure, pedicure, whatever makes you tick and helps you come back refreshed. Like, make sure you're doing those things. If it's running or exercising or whatever, go do that.
I'm going to find time to do all those things.
Oh, yeah.
I do need to. You're right, though, because you still have to find a balance even outside when school is getting ready, because if not, you're going to overload yourself with too much and not be taking care of yourself.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining us today, and we will catch you next time.
Thank you. Here at Tough Talk with Teachers,
We know teaching is tough, but so are you.